Hi, I am Kelsey, owner of Move With Studio. Today we are going to do an active flexibility focused workout. So a little lower impact, all about all the good stretching movements, but still flowing through movement. So we won't really be holding static stretches for too long. All you will need today is your mat, and we will get started standing. So stand on your mat, kind of towards one end, so you have mat out in front of you, and we'll start with a simple Pilates roll down. But first, let's just connect in with our breath. So shut your eyes, arms are long down by your side. Inhale, take a full breath in through your nose, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. And then exhale, just relax your shoulder blades down your back. Good. Again, inhale, shrug your shoulders up. And now as we exhale, I want you to draw shoulders down, drop head down. Soften into your knees and just hold this drop for a moment. Take another breath in, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, roll yourself down towards the floor and bend into your knees as much as you need to. Let your head go, let your jaw go, let your shoulders relax down towards the floor. Feel the length through your low back, feel the length through your hamstrings. Take an inhale breath in, and then exhale vertebrae by vertebrae, restack it all the way up. Good. Again, inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale down, drop your head down, soften your knees and roll it all the way down to the floor. And bring a hand to opposite elbow. And I want you to now just sort of hang right to left, sort of ragdoll style. Let your low back release a little bit more here and feel that sway through hamstrings and spine. Good, and then come to center, release your arms and exhale, slowly roll it up. Restack. Shoulders draw down. Good. From here, you're going to take your feet wide. So I'm stepping just to the outside of my mat, and I'm going to bring my arms out to a T. So stand really tall, open up your arms, spread your fingers, and we're just going to do a fold forward. So hip hinge, fold forward, and just lengthen through your spine. So I actually don't want you to go low to the ground. I want you to find a long spine here. And then exhale, stand it up. Good. Inhale, fold forward. So we're still getting that nice stretch through the hamstrings, getting some stability work in through our spine, activating our glutes as we come up. Good. Let's go for 3 and 2. Good. Last one. Hold it forward. We're going to add on. Reach your arms overhead. Really lengthen the spine. Spread sit bones open. Stand back up. Good. Fold. Reach. Open. Stand. Good. Fold. Reach. Open. Stand. Fold. Reach long. Open. Stand. One more. Fold, reach, open, stand. Now we're going to add a rotation. So same fold forward, but you're going to take your left hand towards your right toes. Right arm goes up towards the ceiling and bring it back up. And fold, reach, and up. Fold, reach. Good. And kind of work through it. Build some heat, but also still feel that nice stretch. Good. One more on each side. Last one. Bring it all the way up and then fold all the way down. So you can take your feet a little wider. Find this wide leg forward fold. Feel the hamstring stretch. Take a couple breaths here and just shake out your head. Good. And then I want you to externally rotate your legs and sit your hips down. And I want you to press your forearms into your inner thighs. Really open and lengthen your inner thighs. And you can just kind of give me a little swivel right to left. And that should get into that inner thigh stretch a little bit more. Good. And then let's extend our legs back up. Walk your hands forward, step your feet towards the center of your mat and find downward facing dog. And let's just pedal out our feet here as we find positioning. Really anchor through the heel of your hands, press back so your weight shifts back more into your legs, down through your heels. Good. So make sure with your feet you're about hip distance apart. Find some balance and stability here. And then we're gonna add a little bit more movement. So I want you to bend your knees, look forward to your hands, lengthen your spine maybe a little bit more, spread sit bones, and then extend legs, round spine, lower your heels, feel that hamstring and calf stretch. Bend, look forward, and lengthen, and get that hamstring calf stretch. Let's go for 3, and 2. Good. 1 more. And lower heels. From here, lift your right leg up, and then we're gonna step it forward between our hands. Now, if you don't have the mobility to bring your hands down onto the floor, just lift your hands up to your right thigh. And we can do this next stretch from here. I'll start here with you all. But we're gonna lengthen our front leg, shift hips back, find the stretch through the front hamstring, and then lunge it forward. Good. Lengthen, shift back, and lunge. If you have the flexibility, handstand on the floor, you're gonna shift back, lunge it forward. Good. And again, we're moving through the stretch, so it's active flexibility. 1 more. And then hold the lunge. You're gonna root down through your left hand or your left fist, reach the right arm up, get that thoracic spine mobility and rotation, and then you're gonna thread your right arm under and through. So it's reach, twist, and thread, reach, twist, and thread. 2 more. Good. Last one. Bring the hand down. Step your right foot back, find dog again, pedal out your feet. Good. Lift and hover the left leg. Sweep it forward, find that lunge position. And again, you have the option to bring your hands to your thighs, it's up to you. But we're gonna lengthen and lunge. And lengthen and lunge, and just move through it. Keep breathing through it. Take your time or maybe go a little faster. Do whatever feels good for your body today. And then let's hold the lunge. Good. You can stay on right hand or fist. We're gonna reach and rotate open. And then thread it under and through to the right. Left arm twists up. Thread it through. Good. 2 more. And last one. Good. And step back, find dog again. Take a deep breath, and then let's bend, bring it down, and come onto our knees. All right, so from here, we're gonna step left foot forward. Find now this low lunge position, and I want you to start in a very upright position. So think knee, hip, shoulders are in one line, right? And I want us to align ourselves from this line and then move from there. So what you want to do is lengthen your tail down towards the floor, but more importantly, think about taking the front of this right hip and dialing it up and getting your right glute to activate. And if you have tight hip flexors like me, you will feel this stretch right away. And what you want to be feeling is the front of the right hip, the front of the down leg. So invest in that connection first, right? Be very intentional on the alignment. And then we're just going to glide forward and back. And you'll kind of feel the stretch a little bit deeper. Keep lifting your torso upward and then draw back Good. For 3. And 2. And last one. Good. Bring it in. You're going to step this forward left leg out to the side. I'm going to shift myself over a little bit, and actually I'll angle myself towards you. So the leg goes out long to the side. I want you to just lengthen through your spine, and we're now focused on the stretch through the inner line of the leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, round. And again, we're just sort of working through that left adductor. We should be feeling it lengthen and release a bit more. Good, one more. Awesome. Good, so from here, we're gonna take our left arm, rotate our whole torso open to the left now. So again, similar to that thread the needle that we did earlier in the lunge, right? We're gonna open this whole side of our body and then again, reach it under and through. And as you open, your right down hip and knee sort of draw into your midline so you can get a little bit more rotation. Good, 3 more. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. Good. So we're going to come back and do the lunge, low lunge on the other side. So I'll come on up, and I'm now going to step my right foot forward. And again, we'll find that alignment. So tail goes down, left hip draws up, left glute squeezes, right? So square it all off, get that alignment, and ideally you kind of, and if you have tight hips, you'll feel that right away. And then we're gonna glide forward into it, keep activating that left glute, and then glide back. Good, and it's just, again, we're moving through the stretch. We're not holding anything statically for too long. We wanna work through the range of motion actively. For 3, and 2. Last one. Good, and then bring it in, step your right leg out to the side. I'm gonna just stay angled straight ahead here. So right leg goes out, you should feel that stretch, and flex the right foot. You should sort of feel the stretch through the inner thigh right away. You're gonna lengthen, aim tail out long, aim sit bones wide, and then round. Good. Lengthen, and round. Good. For 3, and 2, and last one. Good. So find that neutral position, root down through your left hand. We're gonna rotate open to the right. You're gonna reach the right arm up, left hip sort of draws in towards your midline a little bit more. And then you're gonna rotate it through. Good. Reach up, twist open, and rotate through. Good, for 3. And 2. Last one. Good, bring your hand down. And finish up with just a couple cat-cow. Very basic, but reinvest in that breath. One more. Good. And then bring your knees wide. Sit yourselves back in a child's pose. I want you to walk your arms out pretty far in front of you if you can. Really get your hips back over your heels. You can let your forehead rest down onto your mat, and then I want you to bring palms of hands together and bring your hands behind your head. Okay, so we should, especially if you have tight shoulders and triceps, you will get a nice feeling of length and stretch through the back of the arm here, through the base of your shoulder girdle and maybe even into your chest. And just hold here for a few breaths. One more. And then extend your arms back out. Press yourself on up. And you are complete. Great work. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for moving with me. I hope you're feeling connected, empowered, and aligned. If you enjoyed this class, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more KWL sessions to support your practice. Until next time, move well, be well, and live well from the inside out.